need to keep in mind that they always park facing the wind to cool down the engine.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
just try to park somewhere where you don't bother them.
Oh,
Because maybe they would like to park here facing that way, or
right,
so
okay.
you just go there.
Oh, what do I get to see the back?
Any traffic, Deception Valley. We'll take off this way.
Okay.
I think the wind's just crosswind, so it doesn't matter one way or the other.
Yeah, okay, cool. But also, you don't want a long taxi, really.
Yeah. But you can get into trouble as well, so you always want to take off into wind.
Yeah.
And you can keep your hand on the flaps just in case you see an animal.
Oh, okay.
It's difficult to keep a hand here. It's weird, but you need to get used to it. It's actually very weird.
Okay.
I'm not doing every day, only when I feel like.
Yeah.
And if there's no vehicle, for example.
And
like
what would you do if an animal was running across?
If it's an Impala, then flaps 20.
Okay.
And the airplane by itself, it will go up.
Oh, okay.
Or you can help him pull a little bit.
Yeah.
And then after you clear, help the airplane go down a little bit to increase airspeed.
Yeah. Okay.
But you need to continue the takeoff.
Okay.
Unless it's in the beginning of the takeoff roll, then you abort.
Okay.
But you might probably be unlucky to have it in the middle of the runway.
Oh dear. Okay. Do you have a method of going through the pre-start?
You know, the other thing you need to remember flying this airplane on checklist is your takeoff checks, which are important. So it's doors and windows, and then you come here and you go this way. So you go fuel selector, trims, cold flaps open, flaps, mixture, prop, transponder, lights, key, pumps, whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Not much important here. On landing, you know, I mean, come on. You just the only checks the most important ones are on final approach. VREF or approach speed, flaps, propeller 25, mixture for reach and brakes.
Okay.
Just whatever is comfortable with you. But when I was doing training with these instructors in Almaguer, I was doing everything same way I was doing on my commercial license, and they told me, yeah, it's fine, but you don't need to call them out. Just do them without calling them out.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay. I mean, yeah, of course. Well, I'm not gonna call them out with passengers. I'm just calling them out because I was flying with them. But anyway, and then the other checklist you need to know by heart is engine failure.
Okay.
So if I have an engine failure, I will go fuel selector, mixture, prop, throttle, key, make sure, fuel pumps, probably boost a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Airspeed 80 knots, no flaps, 70 knots with full flaps.
Yeah.
Look for a place to land.
Yeah.
As soon as I find it, ELT on, and then I will call Mayday, and I will say my position.
Okay.
Radial 137 from Mount 51 DME.
Okay.
Because if you say I'm 3 miles to the west of this tree, nobody's gonna know.
Okay.
You could maybe say north of those airstrips, but we're far away now.
Okay.
If you have an airstrip, then yes, go 3 miles north or...
Yeah.
So that's it. So then I'm reminding this to me on maybe once every 3 flights.
All right, okay.
So I'm sure if any time I have an engine failure, I will do it fast.
Okay. Okay.
And then
what would you go for, like, right now? Would you go for the road? Or that's too far?
No, that's too far. I will just pick up an area with bush or short ones. So I will just have a look, 20 seconds, take it easy.
Yeah, okay.
I will probably go to the bush, and most important thing you want to know is towards the wind. So the wind's coming from the right, so I will land this way.
Okay.
That's more important rather than picking up a road or... That's very important, because then you're going to land much slower.
Much slower, yeah.
And that can save you.
Yeah, okay.
These roads...
There's trees around them, isn't it?
Don't plan for them because they're very...
narrow.
They've got very thick sand.
Oh, okay.
So if you land there, you're probably going to flip over.
Flip over.
You're going to, make a front flip.
Yeah.
So it will be better to just land straight, pick up an area with not much bush and land. Even if you hit bush with this airplane, that bush is not that big.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I think it's better than landing on one of those roads where the wings are going to hit bush on the sides and... I don't know. You could try as well, but maybe you find big trees. Yeah. This area I will probably go to just short bush, yellow areas, open yellow areas.
Oh, okay.
And so if you do that, you'll probably be safe anytime you have an engine failure.
Yeah.
We had one engine failure this season, like 3 months ago, in our company.
Yeah.
It was with another 206, and the guy just landed fine, no problem.
Okay.
I'm sure anytime you have an engine failure, if you get to the idea that you have an engine failure and you shouldn't spend a lot of time trying to restart, concentrate on the flying, airspeed, flaps, where to land, you will probably land it safely.
Yeah, okay.
Forget about how much it is to bring it out from that road or from that open area and all that shit. So I wouldn't spend restarting the engine more than 20 seconds.
Okay.
If it doesn't want to start, it doesn't want to start. Get to the idea, find a place and try to do your best landing. And you probably manage.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure most of the people dying on an engine failure is because they didn't manage the descent.
Yeah, if you concentrate on what's outside.
If you manage and you get to the idea, you'll probably perform much better. I only had one incident. When I was towing gliders, I was on a descent. Turning left base to final, I was low. And the engine started 2-2-2-2.
Oh, okay.
So I fucking went fast fuel selector. It restarted after 5 seconds, idle, and I was landing on the runway. But if I wasn't that fast, I would have probably crashed short of the runway.
Oh, right.
I just needed 5 more seconds of power.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit, there's something wrong? Oh, okay, RPM's dropping, this engine's dying. So I was like, oh shit, fuel selector.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you're going to do.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then try all this crap.
I did that with a Cherokee 6, but it was more a mistake really, because it had 4 tanks, and the outer tanks are just for cruise, not for, maneuvering like in the circuit. So when I turned, the fuel was low, it just went, I just went like that, tanks, and then it stopped. But I was like, whoa.
So
but we landed fine, no problem.
Okay.
But I will never make that mistake again, I can tell you.
Here, every time we switch tanks, or we're on the ground, or we look for a place to land.
Yeah.
So if I had to switch tanks now, I will just change and go, okay, engine failure, I'm going that way. Just straight, and then I'll figure out later. If I get as far as that open area yellow there, that's a nice one.
Okay.
I'm gonna call approach.
Yeah.
Alpha Juliet India, Deception Valley, Mao on the climb, 6-5 now, TMN. So I just said to the people here that I'm on the climb. As soon as you pass 6,000, you get into the TMA. I'm 6.5 now, so it's fine. We're inside the TMA. The TMA starts from from 5.5.
Oh,
But if you are at 5.5, you're still considered to be under. But
okay.
so then, if you're on the climb, you should call them as soon as you are 5.6. But I never do because they usually don't catch you. So I wait until I'm 6.5 or 6.3, 6.2.
Okay.
Approach, good afternoon, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, Mangat.
From Deception Valley to Mount, 2+1 on board, estimating the field, 19er with 1 hour 40 on the field.
Second, your level?
At 6.5, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
Clear the field at altitude 65 from 08, wind is calm, between H1016, report ready for descent.
Clear on 65 for 08, QNH 1016, top of descent next, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
Approach link 301, revised estimate, Rudas 1244.
Copy, Rudas 1244.
Do you get the communications?
Yeah, in June, I wasn't used to the accents of the guys, but now, yeah, I'm pretty much hearing everything.
Yeah, Johannesburg time 1315.
That's nice, copy, report passing 24050 miles, Mike, move it.
Crossing 2405 miles, 50 miles, link 301.
Another thing I've noticed is that when you make calls, you usually tend to say when next you're going to talk to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something common here in Africa, particularly on this area.
Yeah.
But I like it. When you get used to it, it's very easy.
Yeah, okay.
So when you fly non-radar, it's like if you cross the Atlantic. You need to give a position report where you are now and what's the time for your next waypoint.
Yeah.
So here they do the same. They clear you inbound and then they say next 5 miles. So that means you call them
with 5 miles
5 miles. Yeah, 5 miles to run.
Alpha Charlie, Mangat.
Yeah, this one, Alpha Charlie.
Yeah.
Oh no, Alpha India Charlie. Is the one that had an engine failure. It's flying. I'm flying it.
Alpha 2, Alpha Charlie, takes an Alpha from...
Oh yeah, it's Alpha India Charlie, yeah.
120
It's flying.
7 north, the Canadian 015.
I think what happened is that
Alpha holding.
the fuel vents got stuck.
Alpha 2,
right.
One of them.
Canadian 1015. Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India on frequency.
Sorry, say again, last message?
QNH now 1015.
Okay, 1015, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India. I was like, I think it was for me, but I didn't get what was that, 1015.
Okay, copy, done mission with take off runway 08, Alpha Charlie.
Approach Alpha 2, Sierra Alpha Victor direct.
Alpha 2, Sierra Alpha Victor, Mangat.
I need to fill out this.
Victor request taxi to the Roulette Tower, 1+4 on board and we've got 2 hours 30 on the field.
You can hold the controls.
Yeah, okay.
From A08, 1303 at 11, Canadian 015.
1015, Alpha holding.
Alpha 2, Sierra Alpha Victor, cleared mount direct to Roulette Tower at altitude 55 from A08, right turn out.
Right turn out, 55 to Roulette Tower will be radio nation Alpha.
Ciao, on which you line up right.
Line up and wait on nation Alpha.
Mangat.
Good as Alpha 2, inbound TOS 55 from Pom-Pom, 2 crew only, estimating your field 1215, currently with 3 hours 05, we got the field inside, Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Alpha 2, Kilo Yankee Sierra, cleared the field at
I don't know how to make it now.
from A08, 12088 knots, Canadian 015, report ready for descent.
Canadian 015, 55 run is right, ready for descent, Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Okay, so confirm 5 scared people and back in 9 minutes.
So when do you start the
And
descent?
1 hour for tomorrow, BBK.
What distance?
1 hour 306, we'll see you on the ground now.
Okay, bye.
What distance would you start the descent?
Here, we do 7 nautical miles every 1,000 feet.
Oh, okay.
So you tell me.
Right, okay, so if it's the same, then its elevation is 4,000, isn't it? So that's about 21.
You need to plan your...
3,000.
No, yeah, 4,000 is the pattern circuit altitude.
Oh, okay.
So you're planning the descent for 4,000. But the airport elevation is 33.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I would use 3000. So shouldn't we start descent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to request descent.
Okay.
14 DME.
Okay.
Approach Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, 14 DME at 65, top of descent.
Alpha Juliet India, clear for VFR descent to second height, 1015, report the runway inside traffic. Second traffic and Evan, inbound from Pompom, estimate also at 1219.
Copy the traffic, Pompom 29er, VFR descent, sector altitude QNH 10155, next Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
Alpha 2, Bravo Kilo, second traffic, a stationer from Deception, estimate also at 1219.
Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Alpha Yankee Sierra, now to position, 21 miles.
Alpha Yankee Sierra, clear for VFR descent, report on
Yeah, it's fine like this. Just go straight to the runway.
Okay.
So, for a right base.
VFR descent to report left base 08, Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Alpha Bravo Kilo, top of you, 15 miles.
Alpha Bravo Kilo, clear for
Marker Alpha Juliet India.
report again at 5
go ahead, Rod.
please.
We'll call you 5.
Hello, back in 5 with 1 crew and 1 staff.
Okay, thanks, Rod. Stand by.
Power?
I'll keep it like this.
You got 1 hour for the fuel for tomorrow.
1 hour for tomorrow, thank you.
Rog.
Okay, back at kickoff.
Go ahead, sir.
Hello, back in 9. 3 staff.
Back in 9 with 3 staff. Copy that. Stand by for the fuel.
Thank you.
Is that Tarin?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that was her.
Stand by. Sorry, fuel is 2 hours 20.
It's a surrender run, right?
Alpha Charlie, 125, decimal 5.
Okay. Yeah, so good.
125, decimal 5, Alpha
Thank you.
No problem.
Get bumpy and closer to the ground, isn't it?
Alpha Yankee Sierra, your left base on is 08.
Alpha Yankee Sierra, report on a final approach on 08.
Final approach on is 08, next Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Approach Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, 5 miles on a wide right base, right.
Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, report on a final runway 08, number 2 behind the caravan. It's just about to turn final.
Final says number 2 behind caravan, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
Alpha 2, back at kickoff, good day.
Alpha 2, Mike Echo Golf, Mungat.
Traffic fuel, 5 going in, 1+3, estimating your fuel 22, landing 1 hour 40 on the fuel.
Alpha 2, Mike Echo Golf, cleared the field at altitude 45, for India runway 08. 1003 at 5 knots, the QNH 1015, report the runway inside.
Okay, I can see the one on final. You see that little strip there?
Yeah.
Just approaching that, just at the bottom, yes. Just crossed it.
Alpha Yankee Sierra, final approach on is 08.
Challenge runway 08, wind is 1203 at 5 knots.
I don't see her.
Alpha Yankee Sierra.
Yeah, it's probably a mile or so.
5,000, we can look up to the traffic on the opposite base.
Ouch. Report left base.
Call your left base, next Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, it's just approaching the threshold.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay, thank you.
Alpha Victor, your zone boundary.
Alpha Victor 125, decimal 5, great.
155 on the rebound, good day, Alpha Victor.
Hello, I'm on a right base 1.2 DME, 1.8 DME.
Should be well clear on 4.5. That's fine. Okay, please hold lookout.
Thank you. So, on final approach, manifold should be not lower than green arc.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Mixture.
Final now?
Tower Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, final C rate.
Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India, clear runway 08, 0903 at 5 knots.
Clear to land C rate, Alpha 2, Alpha Juliet India.
And Alpha Bravo Kilo, you have the station on final approach in sight?
Affirm, and we're just joining wide left base to follow behind.
Ouch.
What do you think? Am I high or am I low?
You're high, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cut power a little bit. I trim up because this airplane is...
Nose heavy, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's falling. Okay, hold it there. So as soon as I touch down, I go full forward.
Okay.
Alpha Juliet India, lane time 1221, rapid to April.
Juliet India. Transponder, you can go completely off.
Good.
Alpha Kilo
I don't
India,
think there's any reason for keeping it on standby.
The QNH is 10.
If it was a big airport,
5. And just
but standby is only to warm up. It was a big airport, maybe on.
Okay.
So they can track you with a radar, but it needs to be a very fancy airport.
Okay.
Alpha Bravo Kilo, kill in on way 08, 0903 at 5 knots.
Alright, 108, Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Marker Juliet India.
Hey Rod.
Hey, go ahead.
Just stand by. Might need you to do a scenic at 60 with Emily. Hold on.
What did she say? I need to go on a meeting.
I think she said Mike might need you to do a scenic. I think that's what she said.
Oh, a scenic.
Yeah. And then she said standby.
And that's the fuel way for the upgas.
Hey Rod, can you fill for a 1 hour scenic at 16:30 with Bravo
Alpha
Kilo.
Bravo Kilo, lane time 1222, rapid to April.
Rapid to April, yes, Alpha Bravo Kilo.
Wame, I'm on Alpha Juliet India.
I know. Can you please fill for a 1 hour scenic? You're gonna do a scenic with Bravo Kilo.
Okay, got you now. 1 hour scenic, thank you.
Please.
08, wind is calm, the QNH 10.
Okay, this off.
H1015, taxi Alpha.
So usually before getting there, I shut down everything, so I don't forget anything.
Alright,
So that is transponder, lights,
yeah.
avionics,
Taxi instruction for we on board and we
and my headsets.
Alright.
So I have the noise reduction.
Alpha from 08, wind is calm,
Okay.
QNH